If anyone ever doubted that Lee Min-ho was the ultimate romantic, the kind of man who doesn't just say, "I love you," but shows it with grand gestures that melt hearts and leave the internet in awe, then they clearly haven't heard the latest. Because this time he's gone beyond roses, poetry, and whispered sweet nothings. He stepped into a realm so luxurious, so intimately personal, and so full of symbolic meaning that the entire world is gasping in admiration, disbelief, and wonder. Lee Min-ho, Korea's golden boy, the prince of every K-drama lover's fantasy, has just done the unthinkable. According to a swirling storm of exclusive reports, inside sources, and stunned industry whispers, Lee Min-ho has secretly purchased a diamond-encrusted crib for the baby he's expecting with Song Hye Kyo. Let that sink in. Diamond-encrusted crib. But wait, this isn't just about luxury. This isn't just about money, glamour, or flaunting status. No, not at all. This is about a man madly in love, celebrating the miracle of life that he and his queen, Song Hye Kyo, are about to bring into the world. It's about emotion. It's about commitment. It's about a once-in-a-lifetime love story that has now transformed into a fairy tale of parenthood. And this jaw-dropping gift is just a shimmering symbol of what lies at the heart of it all: devotion. The news didn't break through a press release or an official social media announcement. That wouldn't be Min-ho's style. He's private, elegant, and poetic with his actions. The rumors first sparked when a luxury baby furniture boutique in Europe posted a cryptic message, hinting that a globally recognized A-list Asian actor had placed a discreet custom order for a crib fit for royalty. Fans with eagle eyes instantly started digging, connecting dots, comparing vacation dates, and examining patterns in social media activity. And then boom! Leaked footage emerged showing a familiar figure, tall and charismatic, leaving a private designer warehouse in Paris with his face hidden behind a scarf and sunglasses. But there was no hiding that walk, that aura, that style. It was Lee Min-ho. Since then, multiple insiders have come forward, confirming that Lee Min-ho personally designed the crib in collaboration with a famed artisan jeweler whose clients include members of European royalty. Yes, royalty. The crib is not just laced with diamonds. It's handcrafted from rare wood sourced from the Amazon rainforest, embedded with delicate mother-of-pearl accents, and accented with custom gold carvings depicting constellations that match the projected zodiac signs of the twins they are expecting. 'Cause of course he thought of everything. But here's where things get truly emotional. Each side of the crib reportedly carries a small hidden drawer. And in those drawers are handwritten letters. Letters Lee Min-ho wrote for each of his unborn children. Letters that he wants them to read one day when they're older, to understand how much he loved them before they even opened their eyes. One letter reads, "Before I ever saw your face, I dreamed of your smile. Before I heard your voice, I promised to always listen to your heart." This isn't just a crib. This is a love letter in wood, diamonds, gold, and memory. And what about Song Hye Kyo? Insiders say she had no idea. Lee Min-ho wanted this to be a surprise. A gift not just to their children but to her. To show her how cherished she is, how deeply he respects her journey as a woman, a wife, and now a mother. The crib is reportedly being shipped to a private estate they've quietly acquired outside of Seoul. An ultra-secure, foliage-draped retreat where the couple plans to raise their children in peace, love, and nature. When the news broke publicly, fans all over the world went into an emotional frenzy. "My heart is full," wrote one fan on Twitter. "This isn't about diamonds. This is about love on a level most of us can only imagine." Another wrote, "Min-ho is setting the bar so high, even the clouds are jealous." Fan art started pouring in. Sketches of the imagined crib, digital portraits of Lee Min-ho holding a swaddled baby beside Song Hye Kyo, dreamscapes of their family under a glowing moon. The emotion is global. The love is universal. But beneath the sparkle and the social media buzz lies something much deeper. The crib represents the kind of security and affection that both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo may have longed for in their own complicated journeys. We've watched them through their toughest times. Failed relationships, public scrutiny, career pressures, private heartaches. Yet somehow, through it all, they found each other. And now, they're building something so tender, so real, and so rich in emotion that even the most cynical onlookers are forced to believe in destiny again. Friends close to the couple say this crib is just one of many surprises Lee Min-ho has been quietly preparing. He's been working on a secret lullaby album, a collection of melodies inspired by his love for Song Hye Kyo and their unborn children. These lullabies, composed with help from elite musicians, are said to be soothing, gentle, and deeply personal, meant to be played during bedtime in the nursery. One track, according to a leaked snippet, is simply titled, "For You, My Stars." People are now asking, will Song Hye Kyo ever reveal her reaction? Will she share a photo? Will she show us even a glimpse of this legendary crib? No one knows for sure. But those who know her well say she was moved to tears when she found out. That she placed her hands gently on her bump and whispered, "He already loves you more than life." That she hugged him tightly, overwhelmed by a love so pure and intentional, a kind of love that speaks not in grand declarations, but in gestures so thoughtful they leave you breathless. Industry peers have started calling Lee Min-ho the blueprint for husbands and future fathers. Not because of the diamonds, but because of the meaning behind them. Because he didn't just buy a luxury item. He created a symbol, a keepsake, a family heirloom that will be passed down for generations. He didn't just think about the now, he thought about forever. And that's rare. That's special. Let's pause for a moment and just imagine it. Two tiny babies asleep in a crib that was dreamed up by a man who had only love on his mind. A crib that shines not because of its gems, but because of the heart behind it. A crib that will be the setting of lullabies, first smiles, tiny fingers grabbing the world for the first time. That's the real magic. For fans who have followed their journey from the very first rumor to the grand wedding, to the pregnancy announcement, and now to this overwhelming act of love, this is the pinnacle of emotional storytelling. It's a reminder that fairy tales can live beyond the screen, that true love can evolve into something deeper, richer, and more meaningful. And now, all eyes are on what's next. Will we get to see the nursery? Will the couple give fans a glimpse of their home life as new parents? Will those lullabies be released as a surprise gift to fans? Whatever comes next, one thing is certain. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo are rewriting the script on what real love looks like. And we're all lucky enough to watch it unfold. Dear viewer, what does this make you feel? Are you smiling, crying, dreaming about the day someone might love you with that same tenderness? Are you scrolling through their old drama clips, remembering the spark, the fire, the undeniable chemistry that we now know wasn't just acting? This isn't fiction anymore. This is life. This is love. This is legacy. So many people chase fame. So many run after money. But Lee Min-ho is showing the world that the most priceless gift is the one you give from your soul. And that sometimes love isn't loud. It's hidden in the craftsmanship of a crib, in a handwritten letter, in a quiet moment when you build a future before your child is even born. And as the world waits for the twins to arrive, one thing is clear. They are already the most loved babies in the world. Not because of what they'll inherit, but because of the depth of love that already surrounds them. Because they're being welcomed into a world where dreams aren't just imagined. They're carved in gold, cradled in diamonds, and sung to sleep with lullabies from the heart of a man who truly understands what love means.